That's when I looked up, and the bus landed on the left side, which is the side I was sitting on. And I just looked out and saw the road coming up after me.
It was a horrific crash early on a Friday morning 10 years ago today. A charter bus carrying a university baseball team plunged off the Northside Drive overpass onto I-75 below.
The Bluffton University team was passing through Atlanta on its way to Florida for a tournament. 7 people were killed, including 5 of those young baseball players. And
Fox 5's Denise Dillon spoke with the Atlanta fire captain, who was the first on the scene. And Denise, that day is etched in his memory.
Yeah, it certainly is. Captain Keith Shoemaker says every time he goes by this overpass, he remembers that day 10 years ago. And I think a lot of us do. I was out here covering that story. I remember that the wreck happened before dawn. It was dark. It was a very cold March morning. And even though reporters were kept at a distance, where I was across the street, I could still see the wreckage. And I knew that many lives had been changed forever.
Never forgotten. March 2nd, 2007.
It's been 10 years, but Atlanta Fire Captain Keith Shoemaker says a day doesn't go by that he doesn't think about the deadly accident here on the Northside Drive overpass. A charter bus carrying a baseball team from Bluffton University in Ohio was on its way to Florida when investigators say the driver mistakenly took the exit ramp and couldn't stop.
The bus has flipped over the Northside Drive ramp. It's on 75.
As the bus went over the bridge, there were obviously some people thrown from the bus, and there were people trapped under the buses.
5 members of the team, the driver and his wife, were killed. Dozens were hurt, including the coach, 29-year-old James Grandy. Atlanta Fire Captain Keith Shoemaker was the first on the scene.
Most of the ball players were still on the bus, and they were trying to help their brothers.
Last week, Captain Shoemaker had a chance to meet up with the team at the university. He and the Atlanta Fire Department were honored as the 2007 Bluffton baseball team was inducted into the university's Hall of Fame.
Some of the guys, it was the first time that they had seen each other since that season.
You know, you never recover fully from something like this, but what you do is you move forward.
On this 10th anniversary, the university held a ceremony to remember those lost. While here in Atlanta, Captain Shoemaker went to the overpass and remembered that fateful day.
I go by the bridge on March the 2nd every year, take a picture, send it to Coach, send it to some of the families. Somebody comes by every year and puts flowers on the bridge, and today there's flowers.
And Captain Shoemaker says he has no idea who puts these flowers here, but he says that every year he knows that when he drives up, he can expect to see them. Reporting live in Atlanta, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, all of us remember the shock and sadness we felt for those boys and their families. Denise, thanks so much.